Mr. Chairman, you are now live.
Thank you. I'd like to welcome everybody this evening to this meeting of Board of Commissioners for Pierce County District 5, Gig Harbor Fire and Medic 1. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Approval of the agenda.
So moved.
I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Urbina,
Yes.
Commissioner Sudich,
Yes.
Commissioner Fleming,
Yes.
Chairman Enzi.
Yes. Any commissioner absences coming up? Okay. Communications.
I have a couple of holiday greeting cards for the five of you. One from Councilmember Robin Denson and the other from Ally Busich with Penment Parks. So I will hand these out to you guys, just wishing you all happy holidays and thanks for your service.
Thank you. Approved minutes for the November 18th, 2025 Commissioners meeting.
So moved. Second.
Motion and a second. Roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Urbina,
Yes.
Commissioner Sudich,
Yes.
Commissioner Fleming,
Yes.
Chairman Enzi.
Yes. Accounts payable and payroll accounts approvals.
I'll move that we approve accounts payable checks 2702 through 2807, checks 2692 through 2701, ACH payroll transfers as outlined in the agenda for a grand total of $3,662,622.86.
I'll second that.
Motion and a second. Roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Urbina,
Yes.
Commissioner Sudich,
Yes.
Commissioner Fleming,
Yes.
Chairman Enzi.
Yes. Local 3390, I haven't heard anything today, so I'm assuming they have nothing. Chief's reports.
Chief Booth.
Good evening. I want to let everybody know that the new administrative assistant for health, safety, and fire prevention, Karen Simmons, started yesterday. She came back on her second day, and yeah.
Breaking your record.
I know. So I think she's assimilating well. She seems to be getting along with everybody, and spent most of the day with Melissa, kind of getting bombarded with a bunch of information. I also wanted to tell the group about an exciting partnership that we began last week between the Underwriters Laboratory, UL, Goodman Middle School, and Gig Harbor Fire and Medic 1. Basically, it's a program. It's called Explorer Labs, and it's a program where fire departments, school districts, and the scientists get together and they come up with really creative and exciting ways to bring science into the schools. They're starting with a fire forensics module. We did an all-day training. It's super cool. We got to play with fire. It was great. I loved it. So at any rate, I want to go ahead and give all the thanks and congratulations to Chiefs Corrigan, Westcott, and CJ Martin, our public educator, because they were the ones that put this all together. We're going to start with the 8th grade science class at Goodman Middle School, but we're confident that this is going to spread throughout the district and we'll see more and more schools getting on board with it.
Is this something a little bit more than STEM? Or
It fits within the STEM curricula, but it's specifically based on a lot of the firefighter research that is done at the national level.
Okay,
It's really neat.
cool.
Yeah.
Now, if you can just get Underwriters Laboratories to allow us to take the things off the pillows.
I will see what I can do.
Okay.
Chief Langlow.
I don't know that I can follow that. Just wanted to give a little bit of an update. Last week with Santa Runs, probably pretty familiar that happened last week, but just wanted to give a little bit of information on that. First, thanks to Ryan Watson. Ryan's kind of the ringleader for that and Santa Command, if you will, to put that together. So it takes a lot of work in prep and a lot of work to pull it off. So thanks to Ryan for being the ringleader of that, and then our staff for volunteering their time to go out and do that Monday through Friday of last week. We did donate almost just shy 3,092 pounds of food and 448 pounds of toys to the Fish Food Bank. So that's pretty awesome that we were able to do that. And then this year, with the help of Travis and Melissa in IT, we, they did it, created a Santa tracker that the engines had on live on throughout the week. So families could kind of watch, Santa tracked his way close to their neighborhood. And so Travis sent me some information I wanted to share. We had 2 routes, right? Engine 54 was out 5 nights in a row, and then engine 55. They both averaged about 1,500 viewers. So overall, in the course of the week, we had just shy of 3,200 views on that. So thanks to Travis and Melissa. He wants to give it all to Melissa. So we'll give it to Melissa, but Melissa putting it together and making sure it kept running. Huge, huge success, I think, and just enhancement of the program that the community loves. But it is hard to kind of navigate where Santa is for a couple hours. And so this is a great opportunity for that. So it's awesome.
Cool.
Thank you. Some updates from me on the last couple weeks and the coming weeks. Attended the Pierce County Fire Chiefs Association, and Leslie has a project where, if you remember, when we did PSORT PC hit, we had we have found some addendums of countywide agreements, and I think we found like one was number 42, and like, oh my gosh, how many agreements are out there? We've wrangled them all up, sorted them out, handed them. Leslie went through them all and handed them out to the fire chiefs at the committee meeting, and now we're looking at, do we sunset them? Do we keep them? So she's been working on that, and that's what we did last meeting. On the 25th. I met with our new commissioner, Phil Hayden. So we spent a couple hours together. He's also going to work with IT to get his iPad, his email. He's met with HR, and then he's going to meet with the other divisions. So we'll be ready for him at our next meeting. I also attended a District 7 meeting. I was invited by Executive Director Ryan Mello and Robin Denson, with Kristen Barr from Penn Schools and Ali Busich, Penn Met, Katrina Knudsen from the City of Gig Harbor, and Miriam Batson from the Chamber, just to talk about our community, where we're headed, how we can partner together, and how we can work with the county. He asked what's the county doing well? What can the county improve on? What I'm most impressed that I told him was just his accessibility. For 5 years, the past executive director, I never even saw him one time. And I have his cell phone, I have Ryan's cell phone number, and just the access that we have to the county and his willingness to meet with us and work with us. It's excellent. So I'm really happy about what Pierce County is doing right now. Also on December 2nd, I was invited to speak at a local leadership panel with the city. That again was with Ali Busich and Robin Denson. We were part of a leadership panel for up and coming leaders within the city, working for the city. So we had a lot of fun there and just had great people. Yesterday, I went to the Central Pierce board meeting where Graham's Fire Chief Oscar Espinoza was his last day in his retirement, and represented us there. Tomorrow's our South Sound 911 board meeting. I got Chamber of Commerce Public Affairs Forum this week. Next Monday, I'm meeting with Mayor Barber. We try to just get together every month, and this time I'll be a happy meeting because I won't be bugging her about Station 51 anymore. Also let you know, I will be on vacation from December 24th through January 12th. I'll be gone for quite a while, but I'll be here for our 13th meeting. Won't have much to update you other than maybe some sand and a suntown. We are starting our audit entrance call with Chairman Ency, and I have calls coming up that they're going to schedule. And then just to remind you on that 13th meeting, because it's the first meeting of the year, we will have board elections per the bylaws. And then we'll have 2 swearing ins, and we'll also have the committees that need to be set by the chairman too. So just for you guys to be thinking of so that you come in prepared for those 3 things on the 13th. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you, Chief. Standing committee reports, the negotiation committee, negotiations are still ongoing. We have a meeting on the 16th, which will be our last meeting for the year, I think, on there. So we do have a meeting set for the 16th. As the chief said, the audit committee, we're going to be getting started with that also. So any other committees?
The Policy and Procedure Committee with Commissioner Fleming and Nelson met virtually, where we had sent them one of the policies that's going to be on for part-time employee paid sick. So it was a virtual meeting. You have anything to report? Okay.
Okay, financial report, Crystal.
Good evening. Tonight, we're going to go through the October financial report. It is included on page 12 of tonight's packet. Let me share my screen real quick here. See if I can make it a little bigger. Okay, so for tonight, we're looking at the October 2025 monthly financial report. In terms of operating revenues, you'll notice that we are 96% collected. This is typical for this time of year, as the majority of our property tax collections are receipted in October. We do anticipate there'll be a little bit that will arrive in November and December for those that didn't make the October 31st payment. In terms of operating expenses, we were 72% spent. On the personnel side, salaries and benefits, that is typical and expected for 10 months of the year. The areas that you'll notice percent of budget that look a little light would be the capital improvements, services and supplies. We do have something coming up in new business for a 2025 budget amendment, so we'll speak to the capital improvements piece of it later. And then in terms of services, we do see a pretty significant uptick in expenditures in the fourth quarter of the year, where a lot of our annual contracts come in for payment. So we do anticipate seeing more in the November and December reporting. Moving into the capital bond fund, we are 69% spent for training campus. That is anticipated and expected for this year. The one that we'll highlight that I think everyone is familiar with is Station 51. We do only have 10% spent for this year. This is anticipated due to the project delays associated with Station 51. And then moving into the ending cash, this is the cash for all of our associated funds. We are at 74.7 million at the end of October. Does anyone have any questions on the financial report? Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Crystal. Chairman's report. I guess since it can be our last meeting of the year, I guess I'd just like to take a moment to, first of all, thank my fellow board members for their support and the work that they do for our community. Tom, thank you for 16, 17 years that we've sat beside each other, and wish you and your wife the best for the holidays and everything else going with you. Hope everything goes well. To the command staff, you guys are unbelievable. I appreciate everything you do. I know we've had a lot of positive moments this year, some negative ones, also some frustrations, but you guys have all worked through it, and you show the reason why you're in the positions you are, and I really appreciate that. And to the men and women that are on the forefront, the boots on the ground, you guys and ladies continue to do the job that seems that we have come to expect in our fire district from you, and you continue to do this community proud. Just with some of the small things, do the Santa runs, the keeping track of Santa. So just the small things that you involve yourself in above and beyond the nature of the job. You make our fire district one of the best in the state, if not one of the best in the country. And I truly do. It makes my job, makes all of our jobs up here easier when we have people like you leading the way for us. So I want to thank all of you for what you have done this past year, and wish you the best for the holiday season, and also wish you the best for 2026. Thank you. 2022 bond update.
Good evening. So for the bond update, I'll just update you on what's happening at the training campus, which is a lot. The biggest thing, I failed to, I just realized I failed to include the commissioners. If you have any business at 5:00 on Thursday or Friday, the entrance will be closed because we're actually pushing the water line across the street to tie into the city main. So it went to all the career staff. I just realized that if you were coming here, you'll be told to enter at 58. So it'll be on it. Melissa's putting it out on the website for public viewing too. I'm sure we're going to miss people, but they won't be able to get through because there's going to be a bunch of equipment down there. So they'll just have to turn around. So that's piece of the update is the water line's getting installed, and we'll actually have domestic water at the support building by Friday afternoon. Training tower. So as much concrete and rebar that have went into that building so far, we're starting to dwindle those shear walls and things down. So the shear walls on level 3 got poured. Now they're working around those. And as we go up, the tower gets a little bit smaller. So those walls diminish and construction will increase, will speed up on that tower. There's also some work going on this week on the exterior stairs at the tower, at the support building. Quite a bit's happening. A lot of the mechanical equipment is being started up this week and balanced. So all the HVAC is being started, forcing air. We can get out the temporary heaters that have been in the way of like everyone working down there to get rid of that duct work. So that work is going on this week. And that's in anticipation of getting everything out of the apparatus bay, because that's the last area that needs to actually be polished and sealed. So that's coming up. Along with the startup of the mechanical equipment and some of those other systems, next week the elevator inspection and commissioning will take place, which is another big step, as well as the startup and commissioning of the generator. Propane tanks were placed last week and hooked up last week. The electricians were doing the final hookups for the generator today. So those are the things that are taking place on the training campus. Any questions?
The pictures always look great. It's just amazing.
Yeah, it's as always, standing invitation. If anybody wants to take a walk, let me know, because there's a lot of change and it's actually looking like somewhere that people would work and be in, just like this building. So a lot of the stuff is disappearing and some of the trades are just doing their punch list stuff. So thank you.
You. Old business. Is that right? Station 51.
All right, I'm back. So I believe Chief Doan forwarded you an email that we received earlier today. The Station 51 awarding of the bid has been kind of put off for about 2 to 2.5 months. The short history is that we had a protest, we got a decision. There was a another decision to try and overturn the first decision. In essence, the low bid contractor has withdrawn their appeal, and I am looking tonight to award the bid for Station 51 to Pease Construction. So Pease was number 2 in the bid tabulation. The Pease Construction bid amount was $14,229,250. So tonight I am looking for the go-ahead to send a notice of award to Pease Construction for the construction of Station 51 in the previously listed amount.
I hear a motion.
I'll move that we award the bid to Peace Construction for the amount that Chief Johnson stated.
Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion?
The only thing that I just wanted to throw out there is, I know Chief Doan said that we're starting the audit process with the state auditor. I think that we should make really clear so they can come back and watch this if need be, that the reason we are awarding the bid to Pease, which was not the low bidder, is because we had a court decision that indicated that the low bidder was non-compliant. So if the state auditor attempts to make a finding as a result of us not awarding the low bid, it is because we are essentially prevented from doing so by the court. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, I'm sure we will have, I'm sure that everybody makes sure all the paperwork is there to show the auditor in regards to all that.
Understood.
I appreciate that, sir. Thank you.
And one other question, I don't think it is involved with the actual motion itself, but I want to make sure in case it is. There was something with the HVAC system, and there was orders that needed to be made. Is that something that's going to be negatively impacted, or are we still in the timeline to make that?
When we checked last week, I had the mechanical engineer of record do some checking, that equipment is still available. And that's why we are moving forward as quickly as we can to get a contract signed so that Pease and their mechanical contractor can procure that equipment before the end of the year.
Thank you.
Any more discussion? Hearing none, call for a roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Urvina,
Yes.
Commissioner Sudich,
Yes.
Commissioner Fleming,
Yes.
Chairman Enzi.
Yes. All right, JJ, take a deep breath.
Thank you, sirs. There's been some long nights along this line, but I appreciate it. It's not only myself that have worked through this, but RFM, Chief Doan, there's been a lot of people that have pushed this thing through. And Commissioner Fleming, thank you for the question. That's our biggest goal, is to get that stuff procured. There is some rumors out there that now the powers that be will be extending that change, but that is nothing is for sure until we see it in writing, and we have not seen that. So moving forward, our goal is to get the notice of award to Pease Construction, get a contract signed, and then that will allow them to work with their mechanical company and our mechanical engineer to get that needed stuff ordered. The biggest thing is we need to order it. Well, it has to be available. We order it and then we're safe. Okay. So it doesn't have to be on site. We just have to have had to order it to get it here because we don't know where it's going to come from. So thank you.
Thanks for that information.
New business, resolution 2025-08, close accounts at Columbia Bank and Bank of America. Who's handling that? Is it Crystal?
Crystal's coming on.
Hello again. For tonight, resolution 2025-08, we do have 3 associated bank accounts that we are seeking to close. Previously and currently, the district has 3 open banks with a variety of different checking accounts to support our district needs. We have expanded the use of our credit card program over the last couple of years and then implemented a new flexible credit card program to be able to distribute virtual credit cards to employees in travel status, which has eliminated the need for the advanced travel checking account that you see and the petty cash account that you see. Those 2 accounts haven't been used for over a year. Advanced travel hasn't been used in over 2 years. We wanted to keep those open this past year to see if there were any additional needs that we had. So this resolution seeks to close the petty cash account, the advanced travel account, and the Bank of America Transport Revenue account. That specific account has a balance of 0. We did migrate that body of business to Key Bank when we transitioned providers to System Design West last year. But we wanted to keep that open because, as you know, some insurance providers and medical providers aren't super quick on the ACH transition, so we did need to keep that account open for quite some time until we ensured that everybody had updated their associated information. So those are the 3 that we're looking for, and the action is per resolution 2025-08.
We have a motion,
I'll move that we approve resolution 2025-08.
I'll second that.
a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Urvina,
Yes.
Commissioner Sudich,
yes,
Commissioner Fleming,
Yes.
Chairman Enzi.
Yes. Resolution 2025-09, 2025 budget amendment.
Okay, so for tonight, we have resolution 2025-09. This is specific to items that we briefly spoke about in the 2026 budget adoption in November. We have a variety of capital and facility expenditures that we did budget in 2025 that will not occur or be spent or arrive in 2025, then will arrive in 2026. So the specific resolution that we have here has a couple different components. We have included attachment A, which is page 15 of tonight's packet, that highlights the specific items that will be included in the budget amendment. Let me just pull that up really quick here. So you see here, you have page attachment A for resolution 2025-09. We are seeking a budget amendment for 25 across 2 different funds. The first one is the general expense fund. It includes a itemized list of the transfers out of the capital of the general expense into the associated capital fund. And then you will see a couple adjustments here for items that were already budgeted. So for example, we have our itemized list of capital apparatus that will not arrive this year. Those were budgeted but under a capital code rather than a transfer out budget code. So you'll see those items that are negated here in the first table. So the net transfer for and the net budget amendment we are seeking for the general expense for 25 is $11.5 million. The next one for reserve fund, you'll actually find the itemized items here at the bottom of the amendment. Reserve fund, we did have a series of resolutions between 2028 and 2021 where the fire commissioners did have a resolution for a specific capital event, whether it's future things that we knew that we would need to set aside funds for. So those specific resolutions listed and the dollar amounts there were items that were previously adopted by the board to be set aside in the reserve fund for future capital expenses. With our adoption of 2026 and having the capital expenses in the capital fund, this action for the reserve fund would move the associated reserves in the reserve fund that were planned for capital into the capital fund. So you will see there is $3.28 million that is itemized here for the reserve fund going into the capital fund. The specific reason we're doing this in 25 versus 26, At the time of the budget adoption for 26, a lot of these items were still moving, so we needed to see what items would actually arrive in 2025. And then speaking to 2025, this has the associated transfers, so everything will be in the right place at the end of the year for end of year reporting, and will be reflected accurately for the 26 budget as well. And I know there's a lot of information on here, so if there's any specific questions that you might have, I'm happy to answer anything.
Do I hear, excuse me, do I hear a motion?
I'll make a motion that we approve resolution 2025-09.
Second.
Have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Just a quick question. Since we've already provided our budget to the county, how does something like this affect that?
This action is the 2025 budget, so we will submit the amendment documents to the
Okay.
county as
So
well.
there's nothing to do with the new, okay,
Correct.
all right. That takes care of that. Thank you so much. Any other questions? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Ervina,
Yes.
Commissioner Sudich,
Yes.
Commissioner Fleming,
Yes.
Chairman Enzi.
Yes. Okay, resolution 2510, updated temporary and or part-time employee paid sick leave policy revising resolution 2019-08.
That's a mouthful, isn't it?
It
Yeah.
is. I
Yeah.
almost forgot that last line there.
Yeah, well, commissioners, as the chief stated earlier, we're looking to revise the sick leave policy for the temporary employees and part-time employees. It was drafted in 2019. We did send out some information to the subcommittee that they reviewed that. There's a number of just small minor changes like definitions to people who are eligible, definitions on how the groups that can be used for sick leave can be used for. The major change that we're seeking tonight for a revision is the ability of this group of employees to be cashed for sick leave to be in excess of 40 hours to be cashed out annually. So they can accrue 40 hours and keep it on the books. Anything over 40 hours, we historically have paid them out at a certain rate at the end of the year. That gets complicated. We're automating our payroll system. We're trying to make things consistent across the organization. And so our recommendation tonight included in here is that the employees still would be able to accrue and roll over 40 hours of sick leave from 1 year to the next. It's just anything in excess of 40 hours, they would not be cashed out at the end of the year. They can use it, but they would not be cashed out for that. And I believe the subcommittee reviewed it and they can answer questions if you would like, or I'm more than willing to stand for questions as well.
One question. How many temporary or part-time employees do we actually have at the moment?
We have right around 10. So we have the 2 part-time laborers, and then we have CPR instructors that come and teach our CPR class. And then we have 1 seasonal employee that helps us with hydrant stuff through the summer.
Yeah.
So that's right around 10. The numbers fluctuate a little bit, but that's what we're talking about.
Okay.
I guess, and these don't have no union rights or anything. The local is not involved at all in any of this.
That's correct.
Okay.
In the past, how often have we paid out hours?
I don't know that we
50%
ran
of all?
that. Yeah, I think it's a very small amount.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get 1 hour of sick leave for every 40 hours that they work, right? So it's difficult for them to accrue a whole bunch of sick leave, right? Because they come in for very short blocks of time. Most of them do, as the CPR instructors.
1 hour every 40, so they'd have to get 1,600 hours of work to get 40 hours of sick leave?
Correct.
But we do have 2
Part-time laborers.
part-time laborers that have been here since I've been here, so 5 years.
Right.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Mhm.
Do I hear a
Very
motion?
welcome.
Motion to approve resolution,
Do we need a motion or okay.
It's a resolution.
resolution 2025-10, the updated temporary and part-time sick employee paid sick leave policy, revising resolution 2019-8.
Second.
Got a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Ervina,
Yes.
Commissioner Sudich,
yes,
Commissioner Fleming,
Yes.
Chairman Enzi.
Yes. All right. Proposed cancellation of the December 23rd board meeting. I have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
If you didn't hear that, that was,
My mic was off. I apologize.
did I hear a second?
Second.
Second, okay. I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Commissioner Nelson,
Yes.
Commissioner Ervina,
Yes. Merry Christmas.
Commissioner Sudich,
yes,
Commissioner Fleming,
Yes.
Chairman Enzi.
Yes. All right. This is a portion of our meeting where we have open public comment. If you have something that you would like to bring before this board for the record, please state your name and you'll have 3 minutes. No hand waving? Is there? Okay. We're all good there? Right. Good of the order. Anybody have anything under good of the order? All right. Special interest, upcoming events. Okay. Guys are wanting to get down here.
Commissioner, on the 18th, we will be having a little day crew staff holiday party, a little potluck, and you are more than welcome to attend. We start at noon. Is that right? Do you remember? Noon. So come on down and hang out with us.
Okay. There's nothing else. This meeting is adjourned.